Sooner or later, this kind of thing was bound to happen.
It's 7:30 PM on Sunday, and I've only just watched Trainspotting, and haven't made the episode for this week, so I'm kinda screwed. Unless I want to sit up all night making an episode, which would bring me into Monday anyway, at which point I would have failed to have uploaded an episode this week when I really wanted to stick to an episode a week. And I realised my fatal flaw was, for some reason, watching the movie every Friday, leaving me at most 3 days to get the job done, but really most likely 2 because I would watch it in the evening. So the funny thing is, if I finish this one and get it uploaded, probably going to be watching the film again tomorrow on Monday, because that will reset the process and give me a full week to develop an episode. So what do you talk about when you have literally nothing to talk about and no time because you haven't given yourself time to even think about it? I don't even know. But I was thinking, the name Trainspotting is quite interesting, the choice to name it that. Trainspotting was a pastime in Britain, I suppose. So that's one way you could look at it. Trainspotting, I think, is also a term for drug use, at least Irvine Welsh would have you think so. Apparently from his youth, people used to say that. There's also the idea of, train spotting, train tracks on your arm from taking heroin, so there's that angle. But the one that I really like, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case, in the book there's a scene with, I want to say, Renton and Spud, where they go to an abandoned train station and there's a homeless man, and the homeless man quips that, oh, are you here looking for, are you train spotting, when it's an abandoned train station. And I think this is interesting because it's a double entendre. One, chances are, and I can't recall because I haven't read the book in a long time, but chances are they were scouting for drugs at the time. And the second one is a little bit more, it's a bit deeper in that they are looking for something where obviously there is none of it. They're I don't know how to articulate this because I clearly am formulating this theory as I say it, but they're searching for something that clearly isn't there. They're in the right place, but even though they're in the right place, the thing they want the most isn't there. Because I often think about why it's called Trainspotting, and there are so many ways you could take it. I mean, there's much more than I've just said, these 3 or 4 things. Ultimately, I think it does refer more to the rather pedestrian and trite look at, straight edge or normal lives in Britain. Because much like Renton's opening speech, choosing life is choosing complacency. And if you're in a position where in your life Trainspotting could be a viable, entertaining pastime, then you're perhaps not leading a very exciting life. And I think that speaks to the sense of adventure and wanting that Renton, Spud, Tommy, Sick Boy and Begbie all, at some point or another, desire.